Welcome everyone to Tech Shop Coffee Talk, episode 18, or as Ross with the accent, one of us with the accent would say epic 18. Over to you, Ross.
Good evening, Bruce. It's an early Merry Christmas to you up there, and glad you're here again. So, epic
Awesome.
18 episodes. We didn't think we'd be doing this, and here we are. So,
well, I would like to, before I tell everyone to like, share, and subscribe to our channels, below there are links down there that say, Ross's coffee and my coffee. If you could just click on those links for the healthy coffee and order a bag or 2 or 5 or 100, that'd be awesome. Because that's how Ross and me are actually generating our income. We're not getting paid to do this. So if you want to just throw a few bucks our way, just order some coffee and it will change your life and make us all healthy. And for Christmas there, Ross, if you haven't got your gift yet, I'll wrap it up. I'll go outside and wrap up some more snow for you and try and send it to you soon.
Well, we do have the snow, and we still got a little bit of that, so we're
Awesome.
all good there in that sense
okay.
of it. But
if you want more, we can.
You
I
bet.
can find you some here.
You bet. And like Bruce said, we're not paid. Our hope here is for us to bring value to you.
Yes, sir.
That you can take and use throughout your daily life. And, whether it's something we have done, something we're doing, or something that somebody else has done that we're sharing, that's our goal. Our goal is to bring you value that you can use. So we're going to be here the next 15, 20, 25 minutes. Grab a cup of coffee, sit down.
I thought you were going to say years, so you scared me for a minute there.
Let's talk, and let's have Tech Shop Coffee Talk. So,
yes,
Bruce,
sir.
We've got a couple items to talk about tonight. You want to talk about some changes that you've made and some exciting things. And
and then what do you get?
I've got a little thing about the secret, and it's kind of the secret, one of the secrets to success, because everybody's always wanting to know the secret. So I'm going to give a secret that you can use that a lot of people are having great success with. So we're going to share that tonight, and I'll tell you more about that here in a bit. But Bruce, back to you. Let's get started.
I'm looking forward to hearing some secrets from my colleagues, co-mentee. Ross has been doing some really good research there, so I'm really looking forward to that. But before that, please like and comment below which one of us has the accent. We're still trying to figure that one out. One of us has an accent, one of us doesn't. So we'd appreciate your feedback on that, and comment on the video below. So my journey this week, I did some research, and I found out with health and getting better that my employer will cover a great portion of my gym membership. So myself and my daughter decided to join a gym, and we are getting up like at the crack of dawn between 4:35 and going to the gym for an hour and exercising, and then coming home, having breakfast, and then through the normal day. So I've done it 2 days in a row, and I'm hurting a bit today. So it's all good.
Just a little tip there, Bruce, to you.
Yep.
They always say, at first I didn't understand it, don't do everything in one day. Have a lower leg day one day and have an upper chest day one day. That way when you go home, you can at least keep a balance, or you can either walk or you can crawl, one way or the other.
Yeah, I haven't been hitting it that hard too. I've been trying to go slow, like get my heart rate up, but not too high. And so it's amazing how quick at 5 in the morning, how quick an hour goes by too, because you're half awake, and
Oh, it
by the
does.
time you do your workout, it goes by pretty quick.
So let me ask you, I know down here when I was getting up at that time and doing my workout, I always hated it in the wintertime because I had to go out and start the truck and scrape the windows and all that too. You got to do that.
Oh yeah.
Too?
Depending on the weather, like right now we have a Chinook coming in, so it's like -2 or it's +2, which is 34 degrees, just above freezing. So you don't have to scrape your windows, but when it goes below 32 degrees, then you have to scrape your windows.
So you got the fob to reach out the door and start it, or you got to run out and turn the key like the old-fashioned way?
I'm old school, my friend.
Right there with you.
I used to have a Jeep that was command start, but I sold it to drive a more rustic car.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's all
But
good.
yeah, no. So you're you're in the middle age. So
Well, define middle and age.
well, that middle age can be anywhere from 40 to 55 range.
I'm in the
I'd
half a century mark. Yes.
I'd probably say yeah, and so you're finding out, and I found out it's important to do something of energy and something of
Yes.
fun and something of exercise. It's good for your health and good for helping change your diets and your lifestyles and
Oh
everything
yeah.
too. And that's just it's a great thing to do. So that's an
Well,
awesome thing you're doing.
with the supplements that we get from SBH, the G Fix, I
Hmm.
drink that in the morning. When I'm first waking up, I drink that, and that kind of gets me going. By the time I drive to the gym, I'm a lot more alert, and that gets me going. So, um, and I don't know if it's me or the weight scales, but even just in the last 2 days, either from stress or stupidity or just freezing to death, I've dropped like 5 pounds already in 2 days.
That's pretty awesome.
But it could be too, just I'm trying to change my eating habits a bit too. So the combination of working out and having all your muscles ache and reduce your calorie count a bit too is probably, it's a 2 for 1 there, causing
It
it to
is
happen.
it is a 2 for 1, and that what good is it to do the exercise and all of that if you're not going to do a diet of some sort with it too? So otherwise, it's kind of like a couch potato getting up and doing leg lifts in the middle of the living
Yep.
room and sitting back down on the couch. Sorry,
Yeah.
really doesn't do you any good if you're going to be the couch potato.
So you grab a potato chip and then you lift a bell bar and
There
then
you
you have
go.
another potato chip. Yeah. No, it's like if you have to go, like I do a lot of traveling, and sometimes all I can do is eat out. And I don't. You have Subway down there, I would assume.
Yep.
Like
Do.
Subway's kind of a good place, but if you get all the ones with all the sauces and everything, you have more calories than before. But do you need a pop? No, you can always get it with a water or an
Yep.
orange juice or something more healthy. It's amazing the food choices we make or the nutrition we put into our body and how much stuff we put into our body and how much we move during the day will determine all that. They say a healthy person should walk 3,000 steps a day. If you want to burn weight, go work for Amazon in their warehouse. You'll probably walk about 10,000 steps.
Oh yeah, easily. I know everybody around here's got their Fitbits, and they're all after doing their 10,000 steps a day and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I've never done the Fitbit because I just try to stay away from the Bluetooth stuff and whatnot. But at the same time, it's like you want to get 10,000 steps, come with me. I'll make sure
Yeah.
you get them before the day's over. It's
See,
not a
that's the thing,
problem.
because you go upstairs, you go downstairs, you go, on the ladder, you get off the ladder, you're in a house, in the basement, all over the place. So you're just, and then you go all the way up the 4th floor, up on the roof, and they go, oh, I forgot this tool or that tool, and they have to go back down and get them.
Yep.
And no,
You can
I hear
carry
you.
half your truck up there to do the work,
And
and
even
it's
whatever you
still not
take
have
up
what you
there,
need.
exactly. That's text law 101. So whatever
Yes.
you take with you, that's not what you need to fix it.
Yep. Yep. No,
Uh,
that's for
uh,
sure. For sure.
that's why you
But
take your Swiss Army knife and hope for the best. But no, so I'm really looking forward to. In fact, over the Christmas holidays, I'm taking 2 weeks off, and
you're doing
I'm
something
gonna
neat there on that 2 weeks off too, aren't you?
I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try and hit the gym for 2 weeks every day.
Yep.
Me and my daughter. That's the goal. Is we're gonna hit the gym. We're not gonna hit the turkey. Well, we will have turkey and stuff too. But most people, when they take 2 weeks off, they go back and gain 10, 15 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and be crazy and lose 10, 15 pounds in the next 2 weeks. So we'll see.
You're going to feel good and feel healthy doing it, but yeah, you're
Well,
going
well,
to.
I just booked a ticket. I got to go back to Cambodia
Cool.
mid-January for 10 days. So, it's sunny and warm there. I want to go there looking less than I weigh now. So, so that's the goal.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you're going to have a fun time because you're going to meet up with the other half of your family,
Yes, sir.
and that's going to be a great time to be together there. So
Amazing.
I'm happy for you to be able to do that, and through the Christmas season too. So that's going to be neat, fun time.
No,
So
I'm looking forward to it.
it's all going to be good. So
It's all good. So Ross, with your game plan, tell me
yes.
about. Actually,
Well,
before that, can you tell me what have you been up to this week? Technically, there.
Well, technically this week we've had just kind of some of the abnormal things hit because of the cooler weather hit in, but
Okay.
we've had a lot of little nuisance things that start acting up because your atmospheric pressure drops and your cold temperature drops, so the air gets dense, and it makes.
Do you get a lot of swings from hot to cold right now, or is it
Well,
just
right
staying cool?
now we're down to we were 20 25 last night, and we're supposed to be 65 on Sunday.
65 plus 65.
Yeah.
So that's a good swing. Oh,
At the same
wow.
time, we actually have got about an inch and a half of snow on the ground right now from this last weekend. So we were supposed to
And
have.
everyone there knows how to drive with snow on the ground.
Well, there's the few people that can't quite figure it out. I just about got T-boned the other day.
Oh, oh,
I came through the intersection and I knew it was slick. I was
yeah.
coming down the other way, and I looked up and I seen the gal coming through the intersection, and it was just one of those. This is not good.
Yeah,
I mean, I seen all the timing, and I just sitting
yeah,
there watching her, and I'm like, and that it's an intersection, four-way
yeah,
intersection, and it
yeah.
drops off 8 feet on all four corners.
Oh,
Okay, so that's why I say it wasn't good. There wasn't I can sneak around or whatever.
yeah.
We're both going through the intersection,
You're
and
committed.
yeah, and I'm just sitting there, and I just like, whatever you do, don't hit your brakes, chick, and I just whatever. And
Yeah.
I watched her. She just decided to roll right on through the intersection. She never hit her brakes. If she would have
Okay.
touched her brakes once, I would have plowed her T-bone square in the side.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It was just
That's
it was a full iced intersection. But
see here. The secret. I've done about 35 years plus of winter driving, and like we're talking some places I live 9 months of winter. The
hmm
secret is
you just drive.
drive slow, drive
Oh,
to the conditions.
well, see,
Summertime, you can drive like a sport. You can drive like a Ferrari because it's all pavement.
see,
But
in
when
the
it rains or it's
I
gravel
grew
or
up
it's wet or frost, you slow her down.
I grew up in Michigan, and up there we
Yeah.
drive. It was like it's like, get out of my way, I'm coming through.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because we usually had enough snow, you had to have the momentum to keep going, or you're
Yeah.
stuck.
Because the traction or yes.
You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
and the other two places I lived in Virginia for a while, and then living out here, people are like, oh, well, what am I going to do? There's snow on the road.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear
And
you.
I'm like, get out of the way.
One year, like many years back, I have relatives that live in Israel, and we're talking 30 years ago. Well, 20, 22, 25 years ago, I went to visit them, and I came. I was living on Baffin Island, way up north at the time, which is like hurricane winds, minus 40 below, really cold. Left there, went to some training, and then I went. I flew over to Israel for just two weeks. And my aunt, this was just in the January season, and it was snowing, but
Huh.
but it would hit the ground and melt. And she was like, she sees me walk around in shorts and a t-shirt because even there it was warmer than minus 50 Fahrenheit where I came from. So I'm walking, and she looks at me and says, how can you wear that? It's snowing outside. You should be freezing to death. I go, no, it's great. It's so funny.
But no,
But anyway,
on the tech side, it's just been a lot of little nuisance things and trying to
awesome.
figure out little stuff. But it's also brought on a handful of those things that people didn't get their furnace checked out. They didn't get their stuff checked out. So there's been a lot of
And it's a
scares.
panic too, eh? A lot
Yeah,
of
we
panicking.
ran into two of them. We're changing one tomorrow because they woke up with their CO detector going off.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
Yep, not good at all. And we had one of them last week, and it was just
Yeah.
we walked in the house, and it was like we couldn't hardly breathe walking into the house. It was so bad. So
Wow.
it's some of those things that we run into, and we're getting those changed out and fixed. So it's brought
Yeah.
us some new things. But on the tech side, that's just kind of been a
Cool.
fun, slow. We've even had a little time in the shop to build a few little Christmas things that we do each year for
Yeah,
Christmas. So,
I'm trying to stay off the radar because like I'm off for 2 weeks, so I'm trying to just not get into any big projects. Just try and keep everything going and keep everybody happy, and just keeping it low
yep.
profile, so to speak.
So, well, we've got the warm weather coming in, so we'll be glad to see the snow melt and get back to a normal twist. But other than that, that's just about it
Nice.
on that. And
So Ross, can you tell us about this? I'm going to read your mind, but I'm going to throw it out there. The dance.
the
Tell me
dance,
about the dance.
I've been okay. I've been in my industry for 24 plus years. Okay,
Yeah.
and I've been known as people in town say you've got the touch, you've got the secret, you got all of that.
Okay.
And like any good business, there's a secret to business. And you and I are working online. We're working and building our second income, our plan B
Yep.
online.
Yep.
And everybody online, you've been all over line. Everybody's got this program, that program, and you know what? They fail. Okay,
Yes, they do.
and as it is, their people are, well, I'm just going to read a small excerpt right here on it. um, in today's world, people
Yep.
are working 9 to 5,
Yep.
24/7, 365 days a year. um,
Yes.
for what? To make a living.
Yeah.
you know
Isn't
and
that's insane?
and many are even working a second job to pay their
Yeah.
bills and knowing that there's too much month at the end of the money.
Yes.
I mean, I've been there. Everybody's been
Yeah.
there. Most people are. But these people are working two jobs,
Yeah.
and there is too much month at the end of the money, and it's society as a whole. You can't get there. Many people are hoping and thinking there just has to be a better way.
Yeah.
And over the years, I'll tell you what, it's right here in the dance. I'm gonna have this link below underneath. You guys
Okay.
can finalize, but it
Okay.
goes and explains those details. And there's a secret. You're building your business online,
Mm-hmm.
and you go everywhere. Everybody says, "Oh, I know the secret," or "I have the secret," or "What is the secret?"
Yeah.
And everybody wants to know the secret to building the business.
Yes.
Well, number one, um, you've been out there. I've been out there. We've been through many trainers,
Yep.
and the secret is there is no secret.
That's profound.
Okay, but it still comes down to why do, and I'm just going to grab the example. Why do you succeed and why do I not? Or why does your neighbor down the road succeed
Yeah.
and why does the other neighbor not?
Yeah.
Um, and at the end of the day, they both had the same trainings.
Yeah.
They both had the same guidebook.
Yep.
They both had the same mentors.
Yes.
They can even be both in the same company. Why does one fail and why does one not?
Yeah.
And that's where it comes down to is, the secret is in what they're doing and how they're doing it and those details. That's why I've coined this the dance, and it's a step of 4 moves.
Okay.
So that's kind of where the dance side of it comes in. And the other dance side of it is when you learn the secret, you learn to do what I call the dance.
Okay.
And most people do not like to do the dance.
Well, why is it too much work, or they think they only have to do one step and they should be
Well,
there?
people just think, okay, I got a link. You're going to jump in my business.
Yeah, that don't work. But
Okay, I'm gonna. They just throw the link out there. Hey, you want my business? You want my business? You want my business?
we call
Well,
that spam. But yeah.
spamming. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's spamming. Who's done it? I have. Everybody has. You know,
Yeah.
and everybody thinks, well, that's the answer to it. And the reason is
Yeah.
they're not having success.
Yeah.
But it comes down to the dance, and the dance is you have to know who they're coming into your business for who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I get my trust so that they trust me, and how do we build that bond together for us to become successful?
I know one way.
Okay.
Create YouTube videos and have people watch them.
You know, there is one way.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. Maybe we should try that, Ross. I don't know.
But the thing in the dance is in that,
Yeah.
there is the 4-step process in the dance, and
Okay.
that 4-step process, the people that learn the dance and the people
Yeah.
that do the dance are
Yes.
the ones that are going to become more successful. And there is a madness to the method, or a method to
Okay.
the madness, if you want to say.
Okay.
It triggers in the brain,
Yeah.
okay? And that triggering in the brain puts people into step,
Yeah.
okay? So the first one is you have to meet and greet people,
Okay.
okay? So in this dance, I tell you, I'm going to bring it up here on the screen so you can see it. Let's just make it
Okay.
simple.
Step one.
There's no secret here, okay?
Yeah.
Step one, you meet and greet each other.
Okay.
That's just getting to know one another. You don't just walk up to John Doe on the street and say, "Hey, you want to get in my business? Here's how you do it." Da 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 da. No,
Yeah.
you walk up and you find out who John is. You visit
Yeah.
with John. You find out about John. What does he do? Where does he work? What is he like?
Yeah.
What are his problems? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's that getting to know somebody. Okay,
Okay.
that's just part of what this is. And then the step two, you have to learn about what it is they do.
Okay.
So you're a tech, okay, and Bruce, what do you do? I'm going to ask you, what do you do? You're going to tell me what you do at your job. You're going to tell me the things that
I
you
drink
like to
healthy
do.
coffee
You drink healthy coffee, okay? So I
at
know that.
work.
So I know that you like to drink coffee at work. And
Yeah.
what type of things do you do at work? Um, you're indoors, you're outdoors.
Yeah.
uh, Even right down
Driving,
to
walking,
Bruce.
cutting. Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you working?
Because if I don't work, I'll be homeless.
Okay, so you know that you have to work to have a home. So,
Yes.
so are you happy with the home that you have? Do you wish you had a bigger one?
Yes.
Do you wish you had a better one? Um,
Yes.
maybe you're happy with the one that you have too. Okay, so don't rule that out. But
Okay.
anyway, that's step two: getting to know
Okay.
about what
Just
you do.
getting. So basically, you're asking them more focused questions.
You're asking them questions about who they are. You're
Okay.
becoming their friend. You're
Okay.
building a trust, and you're learning to grow together.
Understood.
So now to step up, you got step three. Here we're going to
Yeah.
find out what they like to do. Do they like to snow ski? Do they like to hike? Do they like to
Hmm.
swim? Do they like to ride bike? Do they like to go vacation and hang out on the beach and put their feet in the sand? These are
Yeah.
all things. What do people like to do?
Okay.
Everybody's different, you know,
Yes.
and so therefore, you know, if I have a travel program and I'm trying to sell you travel program
Yeah.
and you don't like to travel,
Yeah.
well, guess what? It's not going to do me a whole lot of good to focus on travel with you because you don't want to travel. And
Understood.
so it's collecting that information. Step four is movement, is what I call movement. In the
Okay.
dance, you got to have movement, right? So
Understood.
in the movement, we're going to take out of the 3 steps of what we just learned from the person that we spoke with. And we're going to compile this data and information. And with that data, we're going to create a plan B. Everybody
Nice.
wants a plan B.
Yeah.
Everybody wants success in their business. Everybody wants to walk away with walkaway income. Okay. So we're going to, through what they do for a living, through
Okay.
what they do for recreation, we're going
Yeah.
to create a plan B that takes care of their problems and take care of their issues. And we're going to show them a path through that process.
Nice. Nice.
Now, that's what I call the dance.
Okay.
And most people do not like to do that because it takes too long. That may be a 10-minute conversation that I have with you. It might be a 5-minute conversation I have with you.
Yeah.
It might even be a week-long conversation that I
Mm-hmm.
have with you on the internet.
Yep.
Okay. So people don't want to take that time. But if you
Understood.
learn to take that time, you can create that information. You can help them to show them, and shows your trust and build your business. And before you know it, there's some little tidbits about here of what's going to happen when you do, where they're going to come from, what they're going to do, how fast they're going to come, how abundant they're going to be. It's amazing. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, this link will be down below us, and you can catch that. It's a digital card that you can swing out to. And it's called the Dance. I'm gonna give
Please,
that. I'm gonna
please.
give that information for free. It's there.
So in the descriptions below, please click on any of those links there. That are right there at the very top there. One says Healthy Coffee, Ross's link, Healthy Coffee, Bruce's link, and the Dance.
And the Dance. So, I'm
And
gonna have
the
that
dance.
there, and it's like I say, that's some
Awesome.
free information, some free value we're gonna give you for being here. And
Cool.
all I'm asking for you is take the dance, learn the dance, and go do the dance.
Nice. Nice.
So, that's my
Learn,
value. Learn the dance,
learn, do, teach.
the dance.
Awesome. The
So
Dance.
you bet. So become good at it. And I believe that those who do are going to be wealthy, physically, mentally, and financially. So,
And we all need to, at any age, you gotta, it's good to break out to the gym. It's good to break out your mind. It's good to break out your wallet. It's good to break out your eating habits. All four areas are good to expand and keep being prosperous in.
it is awesome. So,
So
those
on
are my,
that note, on that note, next week, Ross, I don't know about you, but I think Santa isn't going to let me do a webinar next week. We're going to be too busy.
you bet, you bet. No, we'll let Santa have that evening, and also, I got my Santa suit on today, so
Nice. I got red in my hoodie.
there you go.
If that counts.
Christmas spirit.
So you realize 1 week from today is Christmas.
Yes, unreal, isn't it?
I'm not quite ready yet, but I will be ready by then.
There you go.
One way or the other. So, but I would just like to wish Ross and his family and everyone watching a very Merry Christmas and a happy and very prosperous New Year. And I guarantee if you join up and partner with Ross and do the dance, you will be on a good path with
Yes.
a plan B to a very successful future.
Yes, yes, I will have to totally agree with that, Bruce. And those are some great positive words. So, you know what? It is great to be here. It's great to have this. Great to with going into the holidays. Happy New Year. Merry
Awesome.
Christmas. I'm
Yes,
still a
sir.
Merry Christmas believer. So
I'm merry at Christmas all the time
all
too.
the time. So
It is the season of giving. It is more blessed to give than
yep,
receive.
yep. And if
But
you're
but
looking
we
for,
should be giving. We should be giving every year, every day of the
yep.
year, not just
And
Christmas.
if you're wondering there, look out into your community. There's lots of things you can step out and do, and people to help,
Yes,
and
sir.
things that can go on. So
Yes, sir.
with that being said, I think that ends us on a great note. So do the dance, have a great week, and we will see you back here.
Just before New Year's, I think.
Yep. So we'll see you on Epic 19 coming back. Until
Yes,
then,
sir.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.